Yo, what is up guys? We are back, and you may be wondering, why am I opening such an old tin? And let me tell you why. There's 3 reasons why. Number 1, there's a really good meta relevant card, and it is guaranteed, so that's why I have this. 2, rarity bumps. I got a lot of cards that, need a little extra flair to them, and this tin has some of those cards, and you'll better see them. And 3, because haven't opened it yet, so that's why. So before we get into this, make sure you guys are subscribed up ahead and below too. You don't want to be missing out on the other videos, and let's just get right into this. Okay, that was actually horrible trying to get open. That was like really hard to. They packaged it really weird with like some packing tape, which is super strong. But here we have our 2017 just collector's tin? I guess that's what you call this. But let's just start with only kind of more. So let's just start with YuGiOh's tin. So of course we have our great our great promos and our mega packs in here. So only tins I've really opened, or maybe some like collector's tin, like way back then, and of course the gold sarcophagus from before. That's what we got here. Have this laying here too. Check out our promo cards. We get this nice secret rare Dark Magician. It's pretty good looking. They just have tons of different arts for Dark Magician now. Here is the Ultimate Wizard in terms of attack and defense. Very nice. It looks pretty good actually. Only thing I don't like is his legs are pretty skinny there. Other than that, it looks great. Then we have Proxy Dragon. Very nice. Pot of Desires. Here is the golden card, the great card of this tin. The only reason why this tin's probably holding so much value as opposed to the other ones. Pot of Desires, ultra rare. If you do not know what this does, here, I'll just read it for you. So banish 10 cards from the top of your deck, face down, draw 2 cards. You'll activate 1 Pot of Desires per turn. So this is something you would run round 2 of. Tons of meta decks can actually use this, and really just your bad decks can use this card too. Because in most cases you'll be running 3 of all your good cards, and you Pot of Desires, so to get 2 more cards. So the worst case scenario is, if you run 2 Pot of Desires, you would draw the other one. That's like worst case scenario. And if that happens, then you pretty much just do an Upstart Goblin, thin out your deck. But Pot of Desires is really good. It's not a -9 for you guys wondering. Next we have Rebarian Shark, Dreamland, and of course our nice YuGiOh token. Very awesome. So now we're on to the Megatins. As far as I know, there's a lot of Dark Magician cards, a couple Blue Eyes cards too, of course. I know Totally Awesome is one of the highest cost cards in this set. Ancient Gear Howitzer, Shinobird Power Spot, Cuban, Super Hippo Carnival, Metronome, Canine Tower. We have our Priestess with Eyes of Blue. Not a this one's typically not played in a Blue Eyes deck. And oh, I revealed a Totally Awesome. That is great. I mean, right there. These tins usually go for about 15 each if you look on Amazon. Totally Awesome is a $20 card. That is great. We literally just Totally Awesome, and the 2 Pot of Desires from the promo pack, and we already have our value back. Awesome. And I've actually never played this card or seen anyone play it, so and I don't know if you guys have, but let's just get right into this. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Special summon 1 frog monster from your deck. Once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or monster effect, You can send one Aqua type monster from your hand or face up from the field to the grave. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can set it to your field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one water monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So it's really good. It's just a good negation card. Also just gets cards to your hand too. I think that's what it was. Or just gets cards out. Yeah, it's really good. This is just great. It's a good card. Dragon Spirit of White. See that? You don't need any more than one of them. Awesome. Great. I mean, we're already making great value here. Just awesome. Let's see. Dragon Spirit of White. So this one is it pretty much acts as a blue-eyes white dragon in certain areas of the in the game. So when it's in the hand or graveyard. Also, when you special summon this, you can banish a spell or trap your opponent controls. So this is kind of just like a built-in, back row removal for blue eyes if you are looking for that. Great. Sorry about that. Super Heavy Samurai Stealth Ninja, Dynamice Spinos, Shiranui Samsara, Christian Rosenix, Performable Power Flip Hippo, Protected with Eyes of Blue, some of those blue eyes cards, and Massive Morph. So wow, first, just within our first pack, we've already broken all the great stuff. Let me actually sleeve this one up. Move out this. Kind of want to show off all the cards. Have the secret rares and ultra rares. Very nice. Look great. So we can only go up from here, really. It's just awesome. Alright. Cypher Twin Raptor. Angel Trumpeter. Weird. Paleozoic Hallucigenia. Performing Power Radish Horse. Paleozoic Dino Mistress. Zodiac Combo. Zodiac Rapier. I wasn't playing this game during the whole Zodiac fiasco that I was here when talking about, so I really don't know how good Zodiacs were back then. Never got to feel that power. Sea Monster of Theseus. Fusion Zombie Tuner. This is very weird. I guess it's the instant fusion target if you want that. And True King Barastos the Fathomer. I really like these True King and True Draco cards. All these worm type monsters. I really like them. Not sure what he does. I haven't seen him yet. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand and or face up on your field, including a water monster. And if you do, special summon this card. And if you do that, banish up to 2 spell or traps from your opponent's field or grave. If both are destroyed monsters with water, if this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon 1 non-water worm type monster from your deck in defense position. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'd be playing water monsters, so I'm not sure what the composition of this kind of deck would be like. But it seems pretty good. And our rare Meadowfoes Crimsonite. Miscellaneosaurus. Perform Pal Changer Giraffe. Rank Up Magic Cypher Ascension. Quarantine. Dino Sea-Wing. And Finite Cards. Interesting. I wonder if anyone's ever actually used that. Just keep going into this. Just not even halfway through yet. Performapal Inflator Tapir. Fusion Fright Waltz. Forge of the True Dragos, not a card that's used often. Blackwing Gofu. Christian Prasoral. Sylph Amplifier. Paleozoic Opabinia. Interesting. It's a very monstrous looking card. Ooh, a Secret Rare Cosmic Cyclone. So, of course, this got reprinted in the Dual Devastator, but rarity bump is always nice and welcome here, like what I was talking about. And our ultra rare Shiranui Solitaire. Rare Baron Peacock, Raidaptor, Pandora Geobox, Dynamice, Ankylos, Predaplant, Squid Josia, Amazing Pendulum, and Fairy Tale Bella. Awesome. I'll sleeve this. Very nice secret. Very cool looking secret. Put that right there. Alright, well that is tin number 1. Now we got the second one. We got here Kaiba, of course. Don't want him taking up too much room here. Try and get these out of the way. Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Secret Rare, very good. So you're looking for some cheap, high rarity, Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. These tins are the way to go, of course. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. So I'm sure these cards are different, some of the promos, but Pot of Desire should be the same for both. Blue Eyes, great, awesome. Proxy Dragon is the same. Ooh, there you go. Pot of Desires, our second Pot of Desires. Let's leave that right away. Do not want this card to get damaged in any way, of course. We got 2 of them now. I'll even sleeve up the Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is just awesome. Put that along with our Dark Magician. Sanafon. Sanafon's a pretty good card, actually. I feel like really prevents a lot of the cards in the meta the game right now, preventing special summons from the graveyard. It does apply to you too, so you have to be careful when you activate the effect. Elder Entity Natis. I know this card is a good super poly target. I lied. No, not super poly target. Instant fusion. Yeah, this is not... Okay, never mind, I lied. We have our token. Very nice, very nice, very nice. We have nice cards here. Put that right there for now. So let's get right into these tins. Maybe we'll pull a second Totally Awesome. You never know. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Double Cipher, Paleozoic Lianchiola, Ancient Gear Howitzer, Sprite's Blessing, Zodiac Sign, Shinobird Crow, another Priestess with Eyes of Blue, of course, because it's a Kaiba tin for this one. Drowning Mirror Force, interesting. I don't know if anyone would ever play this card, but I think this card is hilarious, actually. It's awesome. Lecter Pendulum, the Drake Overlord, Switch or Rue. Alright, Dark Magic Expanded. This is I don't see people playing this card, but I feel like it's good for Dark Magician. I mean, because it's a quick effect, and based on a number of Dark Magicians or Dark Magician girls in the field and in the graveyard, so if it was just field, it'd be pretty bad, but this is great field and graveyard. So the first effect is, gain 1000 attack for 1 dark spellcaster type, that's fine. But the second one and third one are pretty good. So this turn, your opponent can activate cards and effects in response to your spell, trap, or effect activations. Also, spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that protects your whole back row, and you're running cards like Eternal Soul, where if it gets destroyed, I think, or if it leaves the field, then your whole board gets blown up. That's not good. And then the third effect. For dark spellcaster type monsters you control or currently control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. So I really like this card. Too bad I already ordered one before opening this tin. That's fine. I'm sure this one isn't worth too much though. Fine. Dynamice, Ankylos, White Princess, Card of the Soul, Shinobird's Calling, and Dino Sewing. Cool, cool. That here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, honestly. Let's see. Shinobird Power Spot, Cuban, Cipher Twin Raptor, Metaphose Counter, Fairy Tale Sleeper. Fairy Tale cards in here. Scapegoats. Very interesting. Another Paleozoic card. Anomalocaris. Yeah, however you say that. A lot of these. Dimension Barrier. I actually needed one. Another rarity bump from Dual Devastator. And a Zodiac Tiger Mortar. Interesting. And another Black Wing card. Cypher Strangler, Paleozoic. Some more Paleozoic. Red Warg. Speedroid Horse Stilts. Very interesting art there. Shinobird Salvation. So, yeah, I think these are pretty good. There's a lot of, I see this tin just has a lot of Paleozoic cards, and a lot of Zodiac cards, and a lot of Shinobird cards. I'm assuming those were pretty popular during this time frame. It's the only thing that really makes sense here. Who knows? I don't really know. And for our last pack, what kind of value can we end on? Let's see here. Angel Trumpeter, Paleozoic, Performing Pal, Faded Tapir, Ninjutsu Art Notebook, Super Hippo Carnival, Metronome, here we go, Metalfoes Combination for our super rare. Oh. What? That's crazy. What the heck? I just so happened to order the tin at the moment where Totally Awesomes just happened to be lined up on the stock shelf, and they just pulled both of them. Is this card short printed? That's crazy. Okay, let's finish this off. Metalfoes Mithrilium and Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogoran. Cyber Spectrum, Performer Pal, Symphonic Warrior, Metalfoes Steelin, Cyframe Multi-Threader, and Rocket Hand. Wow, that's so crazy though. I don't know. My luck actually has been really crazy lately. I mean, if you guys saw the Magical Hero, I got like 2 Liquid Soldiers and 1 Magician Souls, and here I got 2 Totally Awesome, and just, you know, I guess the other cards were like okay, but that's crazy. So we actually made back more than our value, honestly. That's crazy. What? Alright, so I mean, so this is the 2017 tin, and like I said, the biggest reason why I got this was this card right here. These 2 cards. Putting this in probably like any deck you could ever want, and ultra rare too is very nice. Limited edition, great card. If you're looking for some consistency in your deck, put in some Pot of Desires, that will help out a lot. And then we got some of these secret rares. Trying to get these decks going, of course. Rarity bumps in some of these, and of course, Totally Awesomes. 2 of them. 2 tins. That's crazy. So, if you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below, and kind of like what you thought about these polls, and if you like this tin or not. I mean, so far I'm liking it, but it's a little biased, huh? So make sure you're subscribed too, and I'll see you guys later.